Hello and welcome to another Delboy video, and today I'm continuing my series of Delboy's Friends gameplay requests, and this has been a real joy for me to do. I really enjoyed what I called Season 1. There was a complete sort of like mix of games that I've never seen before, games that I've played, and games where my friends just really wanted me to suffer. And I've gone back to work, and of course things therefore get a little bit difficult to find time, and with my latest problems at home with my mother's health, it's been really difficult. But my friends have been really good. They've encouraged me to continue, and here we are with this must be episode 11. Yeah, so we're in a sort of like a second loop in season 2, and can't quite remember what Denny asked me to play last time. It was a Vic 20 game, I'm pretty sure of that. But it's Denny who's requested this particular one. I sent a message out to him and he said, sure, I've got a game for you. And he's come back with a Spectrum one this time. Now, the Spectrum is something that I had for a very short period of time. I appreciate what it is. I love what it can do. But nostalgic wise, it's not in the same league as the machines that I had for years, and they were the Vic 20, the Commodore 64, the Commodore Amiga. I had for a period of time ZX80s, ZX81. You know, I've had a number of machines. The Spectrum I had for less than a year. But for emulation, and like any of you guys can do if you want, you can play all those lovely Spectrum games. And that's what this is all about. My friends have asked me to play a game. You can do the same. And you can do it on hardware. You can do it for emulation. It's the playing of the game that's important. So what's the game that Denny's asked me to play? Well, it's called a game called Specventure. And it is only on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum 48K. So there's no 128K version. So we'll go down to game capture, and I'll put the sound on. There we are. Hopefully it's not too loud. And when I saw this sort of, because it's doing an attract mode at the moment, I sort of got intrigued. If I press escape, you can see the instructions like I saw. It says in Specventure you are a machine code instruction, so it's a bit like Tron, I thought. Whose purpose is to collect all the bytes that have escaped from the operating system and return them to their correct location in the display file. So, all sounded really good. Now, I'll put these pages on so you can just sort of like read them for yourself. It does go on quite extensively. So I was reading through this until I got to this particular page, and I went, oh wow, look, here's some music. Look, you've got Fur Release, The Morning from Peer Gynt, yeah, Star Wars theme, Yankee Doodle Dandy. Oh my god, I was going, oh, so I'm going to really enjoy this. And then I realised, yeah, it's the ZX Spectrum 48K, isn't it? Why isn't there a 128K version with that lovely sound chip that they added later on? I was going, oh, what a missed opportunity. So I turned the page, and here we are. All I know is that there's a number of joystick and keyboard configurations you can use. There is a screen password, which means that you can go and play this and come back to it later on. That's pretty good. So I think we're going to start the game, I think. So that's number 5. Here we are. So general layout, the power pack roaming high voltages. Okay. So, do I press fire? Yeah, there we go. So I've got to pick up these bits, it would seem. How many are there? There's 1, 2, I can see 4. Can I go up? Can I down? Yeah, left. Can I fire? Yes, I can. Okay, that's cool. I've got a fire mechanism. But it looks like the creature's come back on the screen. Oh, not going to go down just yet. Let's follow him. Oh, he was coming back. Ah, now those lasers don't look very inviting. So I better wait for those. Can I get through? Oh, I can. Oh, he was coming down a bit shifty. There's another laser there. Oh my god. Got you. Oh, and it blew up that little bit. Does that mean I can't do it? These are the things where I should have read the instructions, I suppose, but oh, right, get there. Yeah, I can. Oh god, those lasers. So when you press fire, it does fire outwards, even if you're not firing in a direction. Okay, that's good news. Oh, just noticed there's a time limit. Okay, because my battery power is going down, so I better start getting a wriggle on. Oh Christ, I've got to go in there, have I? Oh, did that all right. Can I get there? Yes! Oh, that was nice. That was fun. Enjoyed that. The jack plug, false contacts. So I'm in that little block in the top right hand corner, am I? I must admit, that looks more like a sound card than a anything. There we go. So this is the second level, is it? There are things. One on the left, one on the right. What the hell? That bottom... What's that top block doing? There seems to be a switch. Alright. This looks tricky. It's moving slow. I always have, you know, when something's going slow, I always find, yeah, and it's on like that on purpose, because, like, yeah, you're gonna die like that. Flaming hell. Right, here we go again. So less talking and more concentration. Weird looking creatures when they're supposed to be inside a computer. I will say that. Come on, blue laser, get out of the way. Oh shit, it did as well. Can I get down in time? I can. Can I go up in time? I can. That's alright. It looks like I've got a bit of a gap here. It looks like I might survive. Get rid of you. Oh, you bastard! And he came back. That's a cheap death. Okay. I don't like cheap deaths. Furry little bastard gits. And I can't really call them furry. They're inside a computer. Weird face looking errors in computer code. It's going to come back in it. Oh shit, there we go. Now last time I got through, didn't I? There we are, so I've worked that timing out. Oh, not going to go just yet. I've got plenty plenty of time with that battery, really, I think. But it was coming towards me and I didn't like that. There. Now I can shoot the little sob. Right. So, just going up and down, very short space. Right, get rid of you. There we are. Gotta get through this laser. Right, that was easy. Now, not much room. And it's going between 2 points. And the creatures come back on quite quick. Oh, I shot it and it was... Right, you can go into their explosions. Learning, learning, learning. So, you've got to wait for the explosions to go away. Alright, go down here. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. There was quite a big gap there for the lasers to come on and off, because I must admit I get a bit impatient with waiting around. Do you know what I mean? So that's coming towards me. I can't really go. Now the timer's gone. I'm waiting for the laser to come back on, etc., etc. See what I mean? So I have to wait another cycle. Right. It didn't seem to make a blind bit of difference with that one. Wait for the laser. No, I went into the bloody explosion last time of the creature, so I've got to be bloody careful. How long? Whoa, did it just. And now I've got to head back. Okay, so I've got to, that little red dot to the right, look. Got to press that, it's a button for the last thing. Come on, laser. You. Now all I've got to do is go through that gap. Yes! Did it? Ah, second screen. So it's third now. The Transformer. Parasitic magnetic fields. Oh, Christ. I've obviously got to go up here. Oh, you lasers. Oh, no. Game over. So I've got lasered. Oh, and then I get swept up. Marvellous. Game over. I think we'll have another go. Yes. I didn't see a password. I obviously didn't get far enough. Oh, we've got to do this one again. Yeah, I can understand why the password system might be quite good. Going through the same ones again. Oh. Get rid of you, you little sob. I'm probably rushing things now. There's lasers, aren't there, here? Seem to be taking an age to come up. There we go. Ah, picked up that bit this time. Got it. Oh, that was close. Forgot about that laser. There's another laser, isn't there? I missed it. It blinked off a bit quick and I forgot where it is. There it is. Right. This is where I came out, so I should be able to get down here. Too high up. Oh. Blue meanie. So that was alright. Yes, got it. So first level, right. I think we got that one down pat. That's morning. Yeah, morning. I recognise that. Classical piece. That would be so much better if you'd done this on the Spectrum 128. For definite. I've got to wait for this cycle again. God. Only bad thing about it is this waiting. Only because I'm impatient. So far, I like it. Quite unique having it inside a computer. In fact, I saw a game that was on Steve's Gaming this week, which was inside a computer on the BBC Micro. More like Super Pipeline, that one was. I much prefer this style, I have to say. But I've never played the BBC one either, so... Oh, God, hang on, there's a laser, isn't there? Is there a laser? I can't remember. Yeah, shit, and I was right over it. Friggin' hell, I was past it as well. That's me talking, see? Oh. Yeah, so go over to Steve's Gaming. He had an interesting couple of BBC games. I think it was under the heading of BBC games I've never played before. It was very interesting. But this one's inside a computer, and I have to say I much prefer this one. Look-wise. Oh, maybe it's because games in 1984, 85... This, by the way, is listed as a 1985 game in the Mastertronic catalogue, but it says 84 as a code, so obviously they held on to it for a bit. Were more like this, you know, like Manic Miner with weird creatures, you know, Jet Set Willy with its weird creatures. Oh, talking again. Right, concentrate. You know, it's all of those sort of like platformy games that basically we used to love, with all of the weird creatures that you're seeing here. this is inside a computer, so I wouldn't have a clue what you'd want to call these. And I must admit we're getting close to my 20-minute limit that I try to do on these games. So I've got to try and get as far as I can with the lives that I've got left. Right, it must be after this laser disappears. Don't forget about this purple laser. Right, through there. This one is a pain in the arse. Still I did it. Right, through. I know it's going to appear really quickly because its movement is so shallow, so timing is going to be on that. Right, at its highest point, kill it. Got it. So third screen again. The Transformer, yeah. Star Wars. Oh, come on. I'm worried there's a laser in there. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't get one bit in that third screen. That's annoying. When I had 2 lives this time. Game over. Bastard. So, I think we better round it all up. So I'll go back to the camera. Oh, just do that. And round that up. So Denny's suggested a game. I honestly, I can't remember it at all. Now I had it written in my diary from years ago. Spectrum game, played inside a computer, really enjoyed it. But after looking at that screen, I don't remember it at all. So I must have played it because my diary says so, but it doesn't. I don't recognise it one bit. $1.99, that's a great game. £1.99, I'd have played that every day. I really do enjoyed that little bit. It's got enough of that little puzzle element, that memory element, with a bit of shooting, and it's set inside a computer, so I'd have been fascinated straight away. Graphics aren't bad. The sound, I just think to myself what that would have been like on a Spectrum 128 if they'd have re-released it, you know, maybe a year later or something. I think the Spectrum 128 was out in 1985, but you could see it was coded in 84. So, you know, it's on the cusp. So, you know, I think it's a missed opportunity with the sound. But what is there of sound is great for that machine. It only had a buzzer. That's all it had. So it really, what they did with it was really quite good. I'm going to give that a thumbs up. That's a thumbs up every day as far as I'm concerned. And I'm really glad that I managed to play that. I really actually want to play it again. That's the thing with these games, is people introduce me to a game that I haven't seen. I don't know if it's a hidden gem or not. If you've never seen it, hey, knock yourselves out. Go out there, play it. Fantastic. If you have played it, I hope I didn't do it a disservice. I definitely am thumbing it up, and I'm going to thank my friend Denny for giving me that game to play. And with that, I'm going to say salute, and on to the next one. Who knows what the next game will be? Will it be a stinker? Will it be a game that everybody wants me to just die in over and over and over again? Or do they really want to see a game that I can competently play? That's probably the hardest thing to probably find. And with that, thank you very much, and I hope you had fun watching this. Bye bye.